And okay, let's come to attention. All right, sorry about that. It takes a minute to set up the recording. Anybody that's coming in now, if you haven't muted yourself, Warner, you need to mute yourself. There you go. Okay. So announcements first. We had a real good class Saturday. Um, we had good participation. I think the count was 14. Um, and we stayed social distance apart. I used a bow to measure 12 feet between practitioners. We did pretty good. I made a mistake. I didn't have my mask on when I got semi close to Raina, and she let me know. I don't think they're in here yet. But on that point, I was listening to Governor Cooper today, and he was chastising the public for not wearing masks. So that's something that we want to do. You can't wear the mask when you're working out, but let's line up all the way with the mask. And after we get lined up and separated proper distance, then we'll take the mask off. That was my fault. Um, we had class at Latham Park, so we're going to continue to do that later on in class. I want to get a show of hands on the time. People have been talking about maybe 9 o'clock, so I want to get an idea of how that's going to work for everybody on that. The other thing is, if you didn't know, I'm being inducted into a Hall of Fame in Columbia, South Carolina on the 14th of August, and he has a tournament on the 15th. I'm bringing this up. I don't think any of our students are going to compete in the tournament, but Mr. Penna on his site, so it's Brian Penna, Pena, on his Facebook site, um, podcasted a meeting that they had about safety. And it's particularly about the tournament, but it'll be reflective of what they plan on doing at the legend ceremony as well. So I know that some of you are, as of now, are planning on going to the legend ceremony. And so this will give you an idea of what his idea of safety is and what their plan is. And overall, it was all real positive. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen in the tournament. All of that, including the legends, as far as I'm concerned, are up in the air still because we have to wait and see exactly what's happening, not only here, but what's happening in South Carolina. And that's still several weeks, 24 days away. Okay. All right. So we were working on Fuan a while back, and I mentioned that we were going to work on Nihonchi some. So let's start. Let's see. Start on this vertical back. Okay, so I'm going to do a mirror image. So everybody, that would be your right hand. Okay, I think that's right. All right, next move. Kip, back, kip, bottom, catch, kip, back this pump. Okay, on this point now, Kelly's going to get a bow for me. You're going to hold it up right across the shoulder. Okay, so, sorry. I'm on this vertical back fist. When I do this back fist, it's on that line. Kip, bottom fist, it's on that line. Not out here, but all the way to that line. Catch, back fist punch, the back fist itself is on that line, and so is the punch. Okay? One more time. From here, the back fist is to the line. The bottom fist is to the line. Catch, back fist punch, and the back fist, I can't do it because the bow can't go through my head, but the back fist and the punch are on that same line. Okay. Okay, again from here. Now, this kip action that we're doing is really three different things. It's avoiding a sweep, like if someone was trying to sweep my leg, I'm pulling that leg out of the way. It's blocking a kick between the legs, so I'm using my leg to block a kick between my legs. And at the end of this, it's sweeping another person, so sweeping them in. All right, so we're going to go from here. So first thing we want to notice is this vertical back fist is on the edge of my body. All right, now back fist, bottom fist, catch, back fist punch. And so back fist means we're hitting with the back of the hand. Eye height. So you pretend that you have a person here that's your height. Back fist. Bottom fist means we're hitting with the bottom of our hand, this one. All right. Sweep, bottom fist, catch. This is a sweeping the person in, back fist punch. At the end of this, you want your back fist and the punch to be even like that. All right. Kelly's going to lead you. She's been doing it backwards, so she can do it with you backwards. All right, right hand up then. Switch hands, ask me. Good. All right, Madeline, put your right hand up in a vertical back fist. Good job. All right, now it's real important to visualize your opponent. So imagine somebody exactly your height. So look to your right. They're trying to sweep you. Pull your leg, kip, and then back fist them. All right, now look the other way. Let's say this time they're trying to kick you between the legs. So kip, bring your leg up, and then bottom fist them. Now, look back to your right, catch, sweep, back fist punch. Okay, good. All right, I'm going to show you something else with this again. Okay, so Matilda, watch close here. All right, so I'm here on the vertical back fist. And Kelly is going to round kick at my leg to sweep my leg out from underneath me. So the first time, I'm going to let her hit my leg and knock it up. All right, let's watch her do that again. All right, ready? Kick. And it knocks my leg up. All right? So what I'm going to do is pull my leg up this way to avoid that kick. So she kicks, and then that's the back fist that I'm hitting with. So she kicks, I avoid it, and then I'm back fisting. So I'm hitting her with the back of my hand. All right? Let's just say she's doing the same thing on this side. So I was dealing with this opponent, and now this opponent on this side tries to do the same thing. She goes after my leg, I kip it up, and this time I'm bottom fisting, hitting with the bottom of my hand like that. Then catch, and then back fist punch. Everybody watch this close. Let me show you my legs more. So my last opponent, landed with their leg inside my leg. So this is the catch. Now I'm going to pull Kelly towards me. I'm doing that because I'm trying to brace her. She's got a bad knee, so I don't want to hurt her knee. But I'm pulling her leg and then back fist punch. So she's going to back up just a little bit. So again, I'm pulling her leg and then back fist punch. All right, so let's go again from here. This is your right hand. Look to your right. Avoid a sweep, back fist. Look to the left. Avoid a sweep, bottom fist. Catch. Back fist punch. This should be on your right side. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. All right, Kelly's going to lead you. Okay, everybody start with your right hand in a vertical back fist. Look to your right. Avoid the sweep, back fist. Look to your left. Avoid the sweep, bottom fist. Very good. Catch. Now this is your sweeping, so you're pulling Kelly's leg in, pull in, back fist punch. All right, now check yourself on this. Your elbow and your hand should be parallel to the floor. And the punch should be about rib height. So Matilda, you need to lift your right hand up a little higher. There you go. After me, you're out of position again. Okay, go back to the right vertical back fist. Okay, everybody just do that a few times on your own. I'm going to watch, see how everybody's doing. No count. Ready? Go. Okay. There we go. Another computer delay tonight. All right, again, from here. Look to your right. Avoid the sweep, back fist. Look to your left. Avoid the sweep, bottom fist. Catch. Sweep, back fist punch. Okay. Now take this hand. Reach across to the other hip. Lock. I'm going to turn my arm so you can see. That block is like that. Elbow. Catch. Sweep. Downward block. All right. Stop there. Go back to the vertical back fist. Look to your right. Avoid the sweep, back fist. Look to your left. Avoid the sweep, bottom fist. Catch. Sweep, back this punch. All right, take the top hand, reach across, block, like you're doing a middle block with your hand open. Elbow, catch, sweep, downward block. All right, I'm going to go back to here. When I did that sweep, it did it so quick that you wouldn't be able to see the move. Not that I did it so quick, it's the breakup on the internet. Right? So I'm avoiding the sweep. Downward block. Good. All right, once more. Look to your right, back fist. Look to your left, bottom fist. Catch, back fist punch. Top hand, reach across, block, elbow, catch, downward block. Okay, once more. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. All right, Kelly's going to lead you through it to that point. Hold on, everybody. Okay, so we're going to try this with no count. If you need to look at Kelly to see what she's doing, she's going to take her time, not rush it. All right, ready? Do a couple minutes on your own. Go. Okay, I'm not going to unmute anybody because I just want to ask this question. And Warner, you just give me a thumbs up on this. So Madan and Sanjay aren't here. And they're two of the people that were at the class. And so you can get in touch with them, right? And what I want to do is find out whether 9 or 10 would work better for them. So on that point, we'll have to wait until Thursday to make that decision about 9 or 10. Because I want to find out from two of the active families what they're thinking. So the subject has been brought up because it gets warmer, of course, the further we go in the day. So the question is whether we want to meet at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. So how are we going to do this? If your right hand for 9 o'clock, your left hand for 10 o'clock. Go. All right, Allie's saying 10. You like to sleep in, Allie? Go ahead, unmute. I want to hear this one.
I can do time. I don't have a preference.
Okay, everybody else said 9. So that's because these people were out in this field, and it was pretty warm. Okay. So again, let me go over a couple things. Lenny came in. We had a pretty successful class. I used a bow to separate everybody. We didn't do any self-defense or sparring because then we would have to interact closer. I think I'm the only person that broke the face mask rule because Warner handed me a birthday card and I wanted to show it to Raina, and Raina said to me, "Where's your mask?" So I felt bad the rest of the day about that. But other than that, I thought everybody did really well. It was warm, and so 9 o'clock probably is a good idea. We'll wait until Thursday to make a final decision on that, just because I want to talk to or have. Ethme's mom just said there's no more glitches. That means that I guess my transmission's coming through pretty good.
That was me.
That was Ethme. Okay. All right. So we'll do the same kind of format. We'll work on Huan and we'll work on Nihonchi, and several of the students that are getting ready to test, I'm having them do 1 or 2 katas away, away from the rest of the group. All right, the other announcement is Brian Penna, who is hosting the Legends and the tournament that's the next day, had a podcast last night about safety issues at the tournament. I don't think anybody from our school is going to compete in this tournament, but the way that he's discussing safety, how they're cooperatively working with the sheriff's department and the health department in order to maintain as much safety as they can, that would be interesting to anybody that's planning on going to South Carolina for this induction. As far as that, everything is still up in the air as far as I'm concerned, because I'm not going to South Carolina if it doesn't calm down a little bit as far as the infection rate. If it was in North Carolina and they were following our guidelines, it might be a little bit different, but we have to wait and see how this goes. He's imposing a lot of restrictions, face masks, and they have cleaning things throughout the facility. I don't want to get into that. If you're interested, Brian Penna, P-E-N-A, on Facebook, and then you can watch that. All right. So before we work on the rest of Nihonchi, or at least some more of it, because of what we're doing in Nihonchi and the sweeps and that, I thought we would work on some leg techniques to legs in the middle of this class a little bit. So let's say that Kelly punches for me, and I avoid her on this side. And I'm going to bring this down a little bit more. Good job, Bill. Okay. So I avoided her on this side. You don't need to see my head here. All right, so she has 2 legs here that are open for attack. All right, a side kick, turning your hip, driving a side kick into her knee that way. That's one. Doing a round kick this way to this leg. Doing a round kick to the other leg. Doing a shin scrape with either leg, like we do this way. Or the cross step kick like we do in Nihonchi and in our self-defense. I'd have to kick through Kelly's knee that way. And we could do that cross step kick to the back leg as well. So there's lots of opportunities here. Side kick, round kick, turning side kick. Shin scrape and cross step kick. But there's also a couple sweeps. So the sweep that we're doing, well, one way would be to hook this front leg and then push her backwards. Another way would be to sweep this leg, take it out from underneath it. And that sweep can be done foot to foot like it is, or I could be in and using my whole leg to sweep. All right, I'm going to have her switch sides. So if I'm out here, the same thing. There's a bunch of different attacks. I can shin scrape this leg, or I could cross step it. I could round kick to the outside leg. What I didn't cover on the other side is knees. I could do a vertical knee or horizontal knee. And on the sweep, on this side, you can see it better. So I could foot to foot sweep her. If I do that, I'm going to go in the direction of her big toe and move it towards her big toe. But I also could catch more of my leg against the inside of her leg, so that when I lifted my leg up like this, I would take her up on it that way. Okay. All right. So what I suggest on that is to experiment with that a little bit. This kick, that way. It's almost like a turning side kick. Turn your hip a little bit more and do it as a side kick. Shin scrapes. Straight down like you're stomping on somebody's foot, but sliding down their leg like in Wansu. Kelly just did the move from Wansu. Or the cross step kick like we're doing here in Nihonchi. So we don't always aim to the legs. So I suggest just exercising with that, trying the different kicks at that height level. And be comfortable and use your imagination to come up with some different ways that you could do it. All right, let's come back to attention. So this is your right hand. Now, what I'm going to do is turn this over like this. When I turn it over, you saw Kelly, we're going to bend our knees, sort of like a squat, but I'm keeping my back straight. That's a real important part of it, keeping your back straight. Going to your right. Cross step kick. Block. Elbow. Catch. Sweep. Downward block. Again, from the beginning. Now, this is not what we practiced before. We're going to get to that. We're practicing a piece of it, and it's going to meld right into the other piece that we practiced before. Hold it. I got to check myself. I did do it the other way. That was wrong. This way. Your right hand. Okay, we're going. Excuse me. Some telemarketer calling me in the middle of my karate class. Can you believe it? All right. What was I at? Your right hand. Okay, now, our opponent's to your right. So you're using your left leg. Cross step kick. Block. Elbow. Catch. Avoid the sweep. Block. Good work. Good. All right, I'm going to open the screen up so I can see everybody while you're doing it. Okay. We're ready again. Respect. Right hand. Look to your right. Like you're stepping on Kelly's leg. Big high step. Block. Elbow. Catch. Avoid the sweep. Downward block. Okay. Stay right there frozen. Now, stay there, Matilda. All right. So we just downward block somebody's leg. Before their leg gets off of our arm, we're going to grab it. Everybody do that. With the other hand, grab it. All right. Now, what we have to do is walk behind these two hands. So your hands are all the way on your left side. Allie, move yours over to your left. There you go. All right. First thing, pull the fist out. Now, leave this hand where it is in space and walk behind it. Pretty good. All right, watch me do that again. All right, so I'm here. I made sure the downward block was on my left side. I grab their kick. Don't do it with me, Matilda. Watch me first. Now I'm going to pull this hand out. Now this hand I'm going to try to keep right in the same spot. So with my feet, I'm stepping in front, but I didn't move this hand yet. Now I stepped out back into a horse stance, and now my hand is on my right side. So here, it was on my left side. Then I stepped in front, and now it's on my left side. But my hand didn't move. My body moved. Everybody see that? Nod your head. Yes. All right, let's start from the beginning. That's the hard part of this form, is doing that move. That's why we didn't start off with it. Okay. Look to your right. High cross step kick. Block. Elbow. Catch. Avoid the sweep. Downward block. Grab their leg. Pull your fist out. Walk behind it. Now that hand that you were holding his leg, drop it. Then vertical back fist. Okay, we're good. Look, back fist. Hook, bottom fist. Catch, back fist punch. Block. Elbow, catch. Avoid the sweep, downward block. Good, from the beginning. You ready, Ethme? Back, right hand. Pull that hand out first before you start the step. Vertical back. Block. Catch. Avoid the sweep, downward block. All right, now we're going to do the same thing on this side that we did on the other side. Grab the leg. You're grabbing with your left hand. Pull your fist up. Step over. Drop it. Vertical back fist. Avoid back fist. Avoid the sweep, bottom fist. Catch. Back fist punch. All right, I got a little turned around doing it backwards, so I flip-flopped those sets, but it doesn't matter because one fits into the other one. All right, so let's start from the beginning again.
I can only see LF.
Okay, I'm ready. I did go the wrong way, so I'm going to try to read you this one. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hey. There we go.
Come back to attention.
Yep. Back to attention.
Okay, step. Block. My fault, Matilda. Let's start again. Go the other way. No, the other way, Matilda. Go the other way. Do the cross step. There you go. All right, I see what I did. I flipped it when we came back from the break. I flipped it, did the right way instead of the wrong, instead of back. All right, so now we got it right. All right, so we've done both sides. So that first move is to your right. Again, from here. Okay, to your right. I'm sorry. My fault. Kelly's telling me in my ear, but I'm ignoring her and did it the wrong way anyway. To your left, the first move. All right, again. Respect. All right, to your left. Step. Cross step kick. There you go. Block. Grab your leg good. Pull your fist out. Step in front. Back to a horse stance. Vertical back fist. And this is what we started class with. Back fist. Bottom fist. Catch. Back fist punch. Block. Elbow. Catch. Avoid the sweep. Grab. Pull your fist out. Step. Vertical back fist. Back fist. Bottom fist. Catch. Back fist punch. Good work. I got the time message popped up, which means that we have less than 5 minutes left. So let's go through it once more. Everybody's doing real good. Matilda, you're doing great.
I'm doing good.
Matilda was freaked out. She did not like doing this online. So I'm happy to see her in class trying to do the best she can. As usual, Madeline and Ethme are doing a great job as well, and I don't have to compliment the black belts or Levi just because. All right, respect. To your left, step, block, elbow, catch, avoid the sweep, downward block, grab their leg. Now pull the downward block out of there. Step over, vertical back. Looking to your right, back fist. To your left, bottom fist. Catch, back fist punch. With your right hand, block, elbow, catch. Avoid the sweep, downward block. Grab their leg. Pull the downward block out. Step over. Vertical back. Back fist. Bottom fist. Catch. Back fist punch. Good work. All right, everyone. Okay. So I'm not sure how much time is left. Not very many. So, let me see if I can get this thing to pop up. There we go. Okay. So as of now, we'll plan on Saturday's class being at the same place at Latham Park and we'll start at 9 o'clock. And everybody wear a face mask. We'll line up with our face masks on after we get appropriate social distance apart. And we'll work on Puan and Nihonchi and some kicks. It was hot last week, so I regulated what we did. It was a light class. It was a light class because it was 100 degrees out there. So, and we took a water break in the middle of the class. The other point that I made was Brian Penna's podcast on safety at the Carolina Open on the 14th and 15th of August. He didn't spend a lot of time on the legends, but his policies on the tournament will be exactly the policies on the legends. So my senior students that were interested in going to South Carolina, you might want to watch that so that you can see at least where he's coming from on it. All right, good class, everybody. I don't like getting cut off, so I'm going to salute everybody out. Come to attention. Why do we follow the rules?
Because it's the right thing to do.
I can always count on Madeline. Respect. Warner, please don't forget to get a hold of Madan and Sanjay and make sure that 9 o'clock is going to work for them.
I sent them a text earlier asking for their vote. I'll get back to them about it. Tell them we decided on 9.
Okay, sounds great.
Mr. Bill,
Yes.
I don't think we're going to be attending. My mom is very scared about this coronavirus, and I don't think we're going to be able to attend it like last time.
I understand completely.
Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you for that.